Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review another documentary that came out on Netflix this weekend, Dick Johnson is Dead. And this is Kirsten Johnson, a filmmaker. She directs this film, and her dad has dementia, Dick Johnson, and her father, who's a psychologist, come up with a unique and bold way to deal with the impending result of dementia for her father. And it's by making a film to deal with that process and having her dad die in all these crazy staged ways. And in that way, when those moments happen and they stage him going to heaven and dancing, having parties, it's a lot of fun. It's bold, it's interesting, and it was a cool way for them to cope together with this. And then, because there's moments of he's in heaven having these dinners with all these famous people, head cutouts on people, and they're dancing around, and Jesus bathes his feet because he has weird deformed feet and he's been insecure about his whole life, and they turn into regular feet, and all these stage crazy over the top moments. You can just tell Dick Johnson's having a lot of fun and enjoying this. And there's moments he's walking down the street in New York City and a guy turns the corner and there's a nail in the piece of wood. It stabs him in the neck and he's dying out that way. And they're coping with it that way. But then the rest of the film's really about this journey of him dealing with his dementia and coming to grips with giving up driving and moving in with her and moving to New York City, coping with the death of his wife years before this, and really dealing with the dementia symptoms. And having been in a household with someone who's had dementia for the last 7 years of her life, my grandmother, this film really hit home. And Dick Johnson is adorable. He's such a nice, wonderful little old man. And seeing those emotional moments that he has, especially when he has a conversation about his car being taken away. And you can see the tears in his eyes and those emotional moments. And this is a very raw, beautiful documentary that's very personal for Kirsten Johnson. And I think this was a bold choice. It was an inspired choice for a documentary. And I feel even though it's so very personal for her, I think all of us benefit from being able to experience it. Because this is a special film. And Dick Johnson was a special guy. And he's still kicking, apparently. And they even staged a scene of his funeral. And it's really emotional seeing the people being able to mourn his impending death. And him getting to be there for them in that moment. And the title Dick Johnson is Dead, it's this man that he was is no longer there. And he's slowly disappearing. And them being able to mourn him together and him there to support them in that felt very special and interesting. And I really like this documentary. It's on Netflix right now, so go check it out. But get ready for a field trip. Buckle in. But those are my thoughts on Dick Johnson is Dead. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.